Alright. So, output audio. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Let's see. So, I don't know if you guys are still able to hear that. Yeah, you are. Okay. Good, 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 good. I am using a new streaming service, by the way, so I don't know how good this will look for you guys. Um, hopefully it's alright. It's a little loud. I'm gonna... Golly. Golly. Okay, maybe I gotta turn that down. I gotta turn that down. I gotta turn that down. Oh. Okay. No, that's still too loud. That's a little bit... That is... Oh my god. Alright. That should be good. Alright. That should be good. It doesn't seem to be lagging, actually. I'm actually surprised by that. Maybe me turning up the bitrate actually did help a lot. So I kind of don't know what to test, like, cause I could test this right now. That would be a nice thing to do if we test this. Um, so I actually might do that. So I'm gonna test this and see what this does. Right, so this thing right here works like 50% of the time, like where it's actually setting up the hair and stuff. Like it does actually make the character go. It's just the hair and all that extra stuff doesn't always work. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something about that. But these tools are working. This one isn't working right now. What game? What are you gonna make in the game? Well, right now I'm probably gonna have to set up some sort of tree system and a drop system, because right now, in order to get materials. You have to actually chop down trees, and that'll be the first thing. And then you can also, I probably will set up rocks, maybe. That's a possibility, but it's not 100%. It might just be trees, to be fair. But I don't have a drop system, so I gotta set that up. But also I gotta build terrain. Oh yeah, and I gotta make it so you can actually wear these chest plates too, because the chest plates aren't set up yet. I have to make that. And I gotta make smithing. Let's see. What should I do next? This is always my problem. When I'm making games, I don't even know what I'm doing next. So I gotta think about it. Because I have the axe working. The only issue is it's not able to chop trees down. So I'll have to make it trees choppable, and then yeah. Actually, first what I'm gonna do is make a tree model folder. Tree models. So that's gonna be there, and then I'm gonna take both of these tree models. Not do that. Take both of these tree models. And then from that, I can then grab a script, because I'm not good at scripts, so I just use AI to make the scripts for me, and it does work pretty well. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Grab a script from AI. So can you make a script for the game that will spawn trees around the map? And then before I do that, actually, because where's the map full? So I don't actually have that. So what I need to do is I'm gonna make a folder, or group these in a folder, and then this folder will be called map. And then what I do next I need to grab all these and put these in there as well. And then I kind of just test around to see what base plate so it's gonna be these two last ones. So I'm just gonna take that and then rename these to grassland, and that's snowland, and then desert land. But also, this creates a new issue for trees where they actually are only named parts in here. So I gotta call this a separate thing. Leaves So somewhere in here, okay, that was actually really easy. And then leaves. Okay, so now these are named properly. We can put these back into our model folder. Map only this script. Okay, we're going to talk back to the AI to make our script properly, because it doesn't know what to do exactly to run the map. This script must check the map folder in workspace to check where it can spawn and the terrain, cause it's not even. Also, based on the name of the map part, if it is desert land, don't spawn them. Then we have grassland and snow land. When spawning them in grassland, keep the tree the same, but when spawning in snow land, change the tree model. In the tree model, there are named leaves. Recolor them to snow color. Then when putting copy the trees into workspace, put them in a folder named trees. It's already there. Also, the trees you need to copy are in a folder in replicated storage called tree models. There are two trees. Tree 1. Wait, is it called tree 1? No, it's just called tree and tree 2. Tree and tree 2. Okay, so server script service, it just gave me a decent looking script, and we have to see if it'll work. So we are going to go into our server script service, name this tree ray caster. And then what we have to do next, obviously, okay, so I can't tell if that worked. You know, I don't think it did. I don't think it did. You know? The problem is I don't see any trees. Oh yeah, and I just realized you guys don't see you guys don't see the chat. I don't know if they have that in here. Yeah, I don't think you do. I don't think they have. I don't think they have that in this service. Unfortunately. Also, I'm gonna try and see if I can find. Okay, looks like I can find it. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. That's a bit loud, but it'll work. I think that's good enough right there. Alright, so you gotta see, okay, that's way too quiet still. You don't. Raycasting isn't hitting the ground, the primary part isn't set, tree models folder is empty. Did I name it properly? I think I did. So yeah, so trees. So we have trees. We have map. And then in replicated storage, we have tree models. So that's named properly for this. The problem is I don't know if I'm not seeing the trees when they spawn. Yeah, they're still not spawning. Let me see. Let me first, Did I not oh, it's not set to it's not set to loop. Okay. That was the issue with the music. Okay, sorry about that. That just wasn't set properly. So I'm gonna add admin to this because I need a way to fly. Admin. HTAdmin. I forgot how this works. I guess I'll just put it in there. Oh yeah, if you guys want to check out this music that's in the background, make sure to check out one of my videos. It's called Sovereign. It is an official music video, so that'll be fun to check out if you want to. It'll be fully shown to you. Okay, so yo, can you help me scripting a game? Because I don't know how to script. Bro, I just explained how I have no clue how to script as well, man. Okay, so I thought for a second there it was under the map, like the trees were getting raycasted under the map, but I can't tell. I don't think they are. Most of the scripts in my game are just AI, bro. Wait. I gotta check output. That's the problem. I haven't checked output yet. Window, output. I'm gonna use tutorials or AI. Yeah, good idea. Honestly, AI is not bad, but it doesn't know exactly what it's doing, so that's like the big issue. Gemini is a good one, really good compared to Roblox's AI. If you manage to give it the correct prompts. Oh, so let me turn down my voice. I'm hearing myself, and it's like, golly, bro. Like, it's too much for even me. It's still not working. I think the Raycaster is a bit bad. Okay. So hopefully with this the trees will start spawning, and it is giving me, so it is showing should put something in the output. It should hopefully it puts something in the output. And we do have trees, the only issue is the trees are in the ground. So the trees are spawning, the trees are in the ground, and the trees are colliding. Okay, so new problem. Trees are colliding. They are a bit in the ground. And also, do you have ideas for what minigames should I make for my minigames game? Maybe you could do like a bandit raid or something like defend from bandits or whatever. That could be cool. Colliding a bit in the ground and are a bit sparse, but it is spawning. Okay, hopefully this new script it gave me works properly, because I am hoping that this works completely. However, I don't know whether it will. Also, I'm kind of mad that they don't have any sort of like way to show you your guys' chats, because that's a bit sad. So it is kind of, it's better, definitely better. It's gotten better. So I think the main issue now is the problem where I think what it's doing is for these smaller ones, it's spawning way more trees, but for these bigger ones, they're spawning really sparse. Okay, so the big issue now is the trees are spawning the same amount for each part or base that they are spawning on the map. As I can see more trees on smaller areas, but big areas have little trees. Also, add a system where there are open areas for building or for other stuff. I can. Okay, so this should fix the problem where we are getting way too many trees in one area. So hopefully this fixes that issue. But then height offset, so it was, I'm gonna just go 4 and see how that goes, because I'm pretty sure height offset, the higher the number, the higher the trees are. So if that's how it is working, then it's gonna fix our issue with them being in the ground. So my computer may or may not be a little bit special right now. It might be being a little bit special. Okay, there we go, there we go. Just taking a bit to boot up. Holy balls. What the... Okay, so okay. So your little smart system put way too many trees down. And now it's not looking for proper height in areas that are higher up and are still in the ground too. Okay, so this should be the savior. If Roblox will start working. Of course, it starts working the second I say that. Okay, so we are gonna see what it does now. I think my camera script may or may not have gotten a little faulty. Yeah. Okay, now we're with the problem where trees aren't spawning anymore. Issue. What font do I use? I just use whatever the fantasy font or something is. It's like one of those fantasy fonts. I forgot what it is. Where? It's trees. So hopefully this fixes my issue. Also, I want to see what he's doing. He's on, but I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of just sitting there somewhere. Okay. Okay, now it's gonna stop working again. Bro, I don't know what the issue is with this system, bro. Either I think he's doing something. Oh my god, bro. Alright. Star player scripts. There is a script called camera. Please make it work properly and for every player, not just one. Bro, what is this man doing? Okay, he's getting to work. I don't know why he's inviting me to a game right now. I am just not... I'm not able to join, bro. I'm sorry. Hopefully this update fixes the camera. If it doesn't, I'll tell it the reason why it was needed, and hopefully that will tell it what to do to fix my issue. Because it might just not be taking into account the fact the player is given a new character. So I did not space that properly, so I still need an issue where my camera is floating because the script ain't working. So the reason I had that script was because the player is given a new character when they start as they age in the game. So the camera must attach this new character automatic. Alright. He might be making the god at hammer, because that hammer might be used for more than just building. We might have a forge hammer, so that'll be cool. I don't know if he's actually doing that. Well, he might be. Kinda just gotta hope that Roblox actually does this properly. Okay, so this Roblox gets it now, so hopefully this fix will actually work. Did he actually make the God Hammer? Is that what he did? Seems like it. Make Okay, so okay. Okay. Sorry about that, sorry about that, sorry about that. It will require a sort of trial, I think, would be nice. We could add ancient ruins around the map, allowing you to learn and gain these new classes or skills after going through this trial. Also, classes will save, and you can't get a second class. And I can make badges too. Okay, so this new thing should hopefully fix my previous issue where it was not connecting to the player and thus was not correctly doing what it was supposed to do, which what it was supposed to do was working, like also was working 50% of the time, but not 100% of the time, and we need it to work 100% of the time. But now it does seem to be working, so this should be good. So yeah, that's pretty nice. By the way, I am streaming game develop right now. Okay, so trees are still not spawning. Something happened. Okay, there we go. So hopefully this new script that it's given me should fix my problem. If it doesn't, then I'm also gonna tell. Well, if it doesn't, I'm still gonna tell it. And if it does, I'm still gonna tell it, because I need, instead of it just spawning, that based on the area. It should also avoid other obstacles. Okay, this might be perfect, because we have just gotten that. Okay, so it works. But I want it to avoid obstacles. So if something not named one of the things in map is in the way of a tree spawning, don't spawn the tree, put it somewhere else instead. Also, the trees' leaves aren't changing color in the snow. Man. Hopefully this will completely fix my issue. This is more advanced than the previous one I used, but should be just good enough for this. Okay, now we're back to where trees don't spawn at all. That's a new issue. That is a new issue. We are back to trees not spawning. Okay. Also, I will set up like actual spawn points around the map eventually. It's just not right now. still not spawning trees. Okay. Let's see. It seems like the new issue is it's only spawning one red tree. New thing. It only spawns one tree, and it's floating in red. Okay, let's see. We are back to no trees. Back to no trees, of course we are. That's great. Okay, he does have all of these sorted, so we don't have just straight parts now, which is good. We are slowly improving. Also, I do have to make like some sort of tutorial for the game eventually, because that's how players will learn. Okay. Because we need a how to play, and I don't have a how to play set up yet. Still no trees. So what I can do is ask Roblox to fix it for me. Roblox, please help me. I'm joking. That's not what I'm gonna tell it. Okay, I have another script that needs fixing. It is called Tree Caster. It is supposed to spawn trees on the map, but isn't doing that. It is also supposed to change the leaves color to white or to snow if in the snow land it isn't spawning. Also make sure it avoids other objects, areas that aren't named grassland or snow. Also make it so the axe tool can cut down trees, and when they are cut down, I'm just gonna make like the most basic thing ever. We're just gonna take this, we're gonna turn it, we're gonna make it smaller. Make it like 3 long. Wood. And then give it a prompt, proximity prompt, and then requires line of sight. No. Object text. Button. We will go. That's A. That's X and Y. Actually, we will go with X. That's for gamepads, and we don't have gamepads. So this will be F. Yeah, F. Hold duration. Yeah, we'll go 1. No, we'll go 0.5. Name. Wood. Pick. Pick up wood. Grab. Drops. And then we just take drops, put it in drops. Down. When they're cut down, make the wood in the drops folder, drop where the tree was, then you can pick it up and it will be turned into nothing for now, but when you pick it up, delete the wood. Hopefully Roblox can do this, because I just spent forever giving it that prompt. Okay. So we gotta see what it does next. Hope you fixed the Raycaster script. See what's currently there. Yep. Okay. It'll do that. Oh yeah, and I should probably move Axe Tool. Actually, no. While it's still editing this, I should leave it, because then it can't find it. If I move it. Alright, so now we kind of just gotta wait and see what happens next. I understand the full picture. Let me fix the Raycaster script and add tree cutting functionality. I'll need to fix the spawning, ensure it only spawns on grassland and snowland, and tree cutting functionality with the axe. Drop wood when trees are cut, allowing wood pickup that deletes it. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's doing it. Hopefully it works, because I would expect Roblox to work better than going to Gemini. Also, I will have to somehow set up like a building menu in GUI, because that'll be needed soon enough. After I make those drops actually count as something in your inventory, because I have not added inventory yet, which is the reason why I told it not to do anything with it. Oh yeah, and I should start editing the map, because we're pretty bare bones right now. So I'm gonna start by making it so that there's actually stuff over here. So we should probably get boundary walls. Yo, what's good? Alright, let's see. Oh, where's grass? Forgot about that. Well... Okay, accept that. Okay, that doesn't look weird. I thought it looked weird for a second there. Maybe it's just what direction I'm looking at it from. Also, I'm probably gonna get rid of Cast Shadow because that doesn't need it. We don't need to cast shadow for that area at the moment. That'll kind of be like how the wall works. Before we do that though, like before I actually finish that, I do want to see what happens here. So my guess are these are all the drops. That's the ingot. So you have iron, stone, coal, and you make the rock variations that they can mine. Okay, so it says it's got it done. So it's updated the axe tool. Here's what it changed. Fixed spawning areas, now only trees. Only spawns trees on parts named exactly grassland and snowland. Case sensitive. Added tree cutting system. Created a remote event that handles tree cutting on the server. Added wood drops. When a tree is cut, wood drops at the tree's location. Okay, snow color fix. Axe tool. So it's saying it's got it done. So we're gonna test this. And it did not work. That's not a huge surprise, but it's sad. It's definitely sad. Alright. Okay. So the spawning is still not fixed. The tree models are there. So the game should have no problem using them. Oh, this is so big, but can Roblox manage to do it? We will never know unless it finishes. But Roblox is slow, so I have no faith in them. Because I swear, like 9 out of like 10 times I ask them to do anything for generating this stuff for me, it does not work. Apparently, there's no school tomorrow. For me. There. We might go live tomorrow, too. I have no clue whether I will or not. So I'm gonna check whether Mana is live, because I do wanna make sure I'm not missing out. Steak is live right now. What? Okay, so this was in the C-frame calculation. The code was trying to do area C-frame vector that new position, but multiplying a C-frame by a vector 3 it returns a C-frame, not a vector 3. The position property doesn't exist on C-frame, which caused the script to fail. I changed it to use area C-frame point to world space. What just happened? Well, my studio crashed. That's insane. Okay. We're gonna try running this, and hopefully this time Roblox doesn't crash. Okay, it's not crashing. It's spawning trees. However, the trees are in the ground. But that's not bad, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's spawning. And we have... okay. So it works, it spawns the props and drops in whatever, but it doesn't take time to cut. So you only have to click it once. So, what does it think picking up is? What was that? I swear I saw that. Okay. Oh, so it's walking, you have to walk over the thing for you to pick it up. Okay, so right now, my tree raycaster script works great, but trees spawn in the ground and only take one hit to break. Also, the drop is meant to be picked up using the proximity prompt and it's not touching it. Fix those issues with your tree script. Let me find and read the script to understand current implementations. Okay, cool. So he is gone now. So he's hopped off for the meantime, it seems. He has not started on making rock variations. I have no clue what Roblox Studio is doing, other than when it explains what it's doing. But that's cool, that's cool. Okay, so these basically all just cost money, okay. I see how it is. I see the issues. Let me fix all tree problems spawning in the ground. The fixed height offset doesn't account for different tree sizes. Trees taking one hit to break need to add a health system. Wood pickup. The script is using touched events instead of proximity prompts that are already in the wood template. Yeah. Respawning on the ground, changes fixed, height offset equals 1.5 to calculating the proper offset based on each tree's actual size. Now uses Y2 from the tree's bounding box to ensure trees of different size sit correctly on the ground. Would pick up using proximity prompt. Okay, let me save this. Trees spawn. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna end stream here. See you later.